you ever feel a quiet hum beneath the surface of your days? A sense that there's something more you're meant to be, something profound you're meant to do. This feeling isn't a fleeting fancy. It's an ancient call from within, a whisper of your untapped potential and your unique purpose waiting to be discovered and lived. Many of us walk through life with this sense, unsure how to bridge the gap between our current reality and the vibrant, meaningful existence we instinctively seek. What if this yearning wasn't a sign of discontent, but an invitation? An invitation to explore the very essence of who you are and what you are capable of achieving. Imagine a life where your actions align with your deepest values, where each day feels like a step towards a greater, more fulfilling expression of yourself. This isn't a distant dream. It's a possibility rooted in timeless wisdom, a path once walked by one of history's greatest thinkers. We turn today to Aristotle, a philosopher whose insights into human nature and purpose have resonated for millennia. He believed that within each of us lies a distinct telos, an ultimate aim, an inherent purpose. Understanding this purpose, he argued, is the key to unlocking our true potential and achieving a state of profound flourishing, a life lived to its fullest and most meaningful extent. This journey begins not with grand gestures, but with understanding. Aristotle observed that everything in nature has a purpose. An acorn's purpose is to become an oak tree, a knife's purpose is to cut. But what, he pondered, is the unique purpose of a human being? It's more than just existing. It's about actualizing what makes us distinctly human. This inherent drive towards a specific end is the first clue to unlocking your own potential. Consider the feeling of being in the zone, completely absorbed in an activity that challenges you and uses your skills. In those moments, you're not just doing something, you are something. You are aligning with an inner drive. Aristotle suggested our purpose is deeply connected to this kind of active engagement, using our highest capacities in a way that leads to excellence. So what is this human telos? Aristotle called it eudaimonia. This word is often translated as happiness, but it means so much more. It's about flourishing, living well, and doing well. It's a state of being where your potential is realized and your life is rich with meaning and fulfillment. It's not a fleeting emotion, but a sustained way of living. Eudaimonia isn't something that just happens to us. It's something we actively cultivate. It's the result of living a life of Ari, which means virtue or excellence. Think of it as striving to be the best version of yourself, not in competition with others, but in accordance with your own inherent nature and capabilities. This is the path to true potential. Aristotle believed that our purpose, our telos, is to live a life guided by reason and virtue. This isn't about rigid rules, but about developing a good character, making wise choices, and acting in ways that contribute to our flourishing and the flourishing of those around us. This active, virtuous life is the unlocking of potential. So what are these virtues? Aristotle identified two kinds, moral virtues and intellectual virtues. Moral virtues are about character, things like courage, temperance, generosity, and justice. These are developed through habit, like learning a craft. You become courageous by acting courageously, generous by practicing generosity. Imagine building a magnificent medieval cathedral, each stone laid with care, each arch perfectly balanced. Moral virtues are like these well-placed stones, forming the foundation of a strong and admirable character. Each virtuous act, no matter how small, contributes to the grand structure of a purposeful life, a life that expresses your true potential. Intellectual virtues, on the other hand, relate to our mind's wisdom, understanding, prudence, practical wisdom. These are developed through learning, reflection, and seeking knowledge. They allow us to discern the right path, to understand the world and our place within it, and to make sound judgments. Consider prudence, or phronses. This isn't just about being smart. It's about the ability to know what is good for yourself and for others in practical situations. It's the wisdom to apply your knowledge and values effectively in the real world, to navigate life's complexities with skill and grace. This is crucial for living your purpose. Aristotle famously spoke of the golden mean. This is the idea that virtue often lies as a balance between two extremes. For example, courage is the mean between cowardice, a deficiency, and recklessness, and excess. Finding this balance in our actions and emotions is a key aspect of living virtuously. Think about generosity. Too little and you're stingy. Too much without discernment and you might be wasteful or taken advantage of. The virtuous person finds the appropriate middle ground, giving the right amount to the right people at the right time for the right reasons. This requires both good character and practical wisdom. Unlocking your true potential, then, isn't about discovering some hidden talent you were born with, fully formed. It's about the ongoing process of cultivating these virtues, moral and intellectual. It's about striving for excellence in how you live, think, and act. Your potential unfolds as you develop your character. Living your purpose from an Aristotelian view means engaging in activities that are aligned with these cultivated virtues. It means choosing actions that express the best within you. When your daily life becomes an arena for practicing courage, wisdom, justice, and temperance, you are actively living your purpose. But how do you know what your specific purpose is, beyond this general call to virtue? Aristotle believed that our unique potential is often linked to our natural talents and inclinations, refined by reason and virtue. What activities make you feel most alive, most capable, most authentically you? Your purpose isn't necessarily a grand, world-changing mission, though it can be. It can be found in the way you approach your work, your relationships, your community. It's about bringing excellence and virtue into your specific sphere of influence, whatever that may be. That is where your potential truly shines. So the first step is self-reflection. Take time to understand your own character. What are your strengths? Where do you tend to fall into excess or deficiency? What virtues resonate most deeply with you, or which ones do you feel called to cultivate more intentionally? This awareness is foundational. Consider your passions and interests, not just fleeting hobbies, but activities that genuinely engage your mind and spirit, that challenge you to grow. Often, our deepest purpose lies at the intersection of what we are good at, what we love to do, and what the world needs, even if that world is just our immediate circle. Living purposefully requires conscious choices. Every day, you have opportunities to act in accordance with virtue or not. Choosing the virtuous path, even when it's difficult, strengthens your character and brings you closer to eudaimonia. This isn't about perfection, but about consistent effort and intention. Think of your potential not as a fixed quantity, but as a seed. Virtue is the water, sunlight, and good soil that allows this seed to grow into its fullest expression. The more you cultivate virtue, the more your unique potential will flourish, surprising even yourself with its beauty and strength. The pursuit of eudaimonia is a lifelong journey, not a destination. There will be challenges and setbacks, but by consistently striving to live a life of virtue, by aligning your actions with your deepest understanding of what is good, you are always moving towards your true potential and purpose. We are what we repeatedly do, Aristotle said. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. This is incredibly empowering. It means your potential is not predetermined by fate, but shaped by your daily choices and actions. You have the agency to cultivate the habits that lead to a flourishing life. To live your purpose, start small. Identify one virtue you wish to cultivate more consciously this week. Perhaps it's patience, or courage in speaking your truth, or generosity in your interactions. Then look for opportunities to practice it. Each small act builds momentum. Reflect on your daily routines. How can you infuse them with more purpose and virtue? Even mundane tasks can become opportunities for excellence if approached with mindfulness and intention. Are you present? Are you acting with integrity? Are you striving for the good in what you do? Unlocking your potential isn't just about personal gain. It's also about contributing to the good of others. Aristotle believed humans are social creatures, and our flourishing is interconnected. A life of purpose often involves using your unique strengths and virtues to serve something larger than yourself. Consider the communities you are part of, your family, your workplace, your neighborhood. How can you bring more justice, kindness, or wisdom into these spaces? Your purpose can manifest powerfully in the quality of your relationships and your contributions to collective well-being. The journey to unlock your true potential is deeply personal, yet universally human. Aristotle's framework offers a timeless map, but you are the explorer of your own inner landscape. Trust your capacity for reason, cultivate your character, and step by step, you will uncover the purposeful life that awaits. Living with purpose in the Aristotelian sense means living deliberately. It means being an active participant in shaping your life and character, rather than a passive observer. It's about taking responsibility for your own flourishing. This is where true freedom and potential are found. Let's revisit the idea of telos, your inherent aim. Think of it like an artist instinctively knowing the form hidden within a block of marble. Your life's work is to chip away the excess, the habits and mindsets that aren't aligned with your highest self, revealing the masterpiece within. This chipping away involves confronting those aspects of ourselves that hinder our growth, perhaps fear or laziness, or a tendency towards negativity. Cultivating the opposite virtues, courage, diligence, optimism, is how we overcome these internal obstacles and free our potential. Your purpose is not a static destination you arrive at, but rather the way you travel. It's the quality of intention and virtue you bring to each moment, each task, each interaction. The path is the purpose, and walking it well is unlocking your potential. Eudaimonia, this flourishing life, isn't about constant pleasure or avoiding all pain. It's a deeper sense of fulfillment that comes from living virtuously, even amidst challenges. It's the quiet satisfaction of knowing you are striving to be your best, aligned with what is truly good. Ask yourself, what small act of courage can I perform today? How can I be more temperate in my desires or reactions? Where can I practice justice or fairness in my dealings with others? These daily questions, when acted upon, are the building blocks of a purposeful life. The beauty of Aristotle's philosophy is its practicality. It doesn't require you to retreat from the world, but to engage with it more fully, more virtuously. Your everyday life becomes the training ground for your soul, the canvas for your potential. Don't be discouraged if you stumble. The path of virtue is one of continuous learning and refinement. The key is to get back up, reflect on the lesson, and recommit to your aim. Every effort to act well strengthens your capacity for future virtuous action. Consider the role models in your life, or figures from history you admire. What virtues do they embody? How did they live their purpose? Their stories can offer inspiration and guidance, showing that a life of excellence and meaning is attainable. Unlocking your potential often means stepping outside your comfort zone. Virtue is rarely cultivated in ease. It's in facing challenges, making difficult choices, and stretching your capabilities that your true strength and character are forged and revealed. Remember, your unique purpose isn't something you necessarily find, as much as something you build through virtuous action and self-cultivation. It's an emergent property of a life well lived, a life dedicated to becoming the best version of yourself. The practice of mindfulness can be a powerful ally in this journey. By becoming more aware of your thoughts, emotions, and actions in the present moment, you gain the clarity needed to choose the virtuous path, to act in accordance with your deeper intentions. True potential isn't about fame or fortune, though these may sometimes follow. It's about the internal state of flourishing, the eudaimonia that arises from living a life rich in virtue, meaning, and authentic self-expression, regardless of external circumstances. Aristotle encourages us to use our reason to guide our lives. This means reflecting on our experiences, learning from our mistakes, and consciously choosing the principles by which we want to live. Your rational mind is a powerful tool for unlocking potential and discerning purpose. Living your purpose will also involve developing resilience. The world is not always aligned with our best intentions. The ability to persevere in the face of adversity, to maintain your commitment to virtue even when it's hard, is itself a mark of excellence and a key to unlocking deeper potential. Embracing this Aristotelian path means shifting from a mindset of "what can I get?" to "how can I live well? How can I be excellent?" This fundamental shift in orientation is transformative, opening up new vistas of personal growth and fulfillment. Your true potential is not a fixed ceiling, but an ever-expanding horizon that recedes as you advance. Each act of virtue, each moment of purposeful living, expands your capacity for more. It's a dynamic, ongoing unfolding of who you can become. Don't wait for a grand revelation of your purpose. Start where you are, with what you have. Cultivate virtue in your current circumstances. Your purpose will become clearer as you walk the path of excellence, as you listen more closely to the call of your highest self. The more you align your actions with virtue, the more you will experience a sense of inner harmony and integrity. This is a hallmark of eudaimonia, a feeling that your inner life and outer actions are in sync, that you are living authentically. True potential isn't about becoming someone else. It's about becoming more of who you truly are, at your best. Aristotle's wisdom guides us to uncover and cultivate that innate goodness, that inherent capacity for excellence that resides within every human being. Living your purpose often involves a degree of courage, the courage to be different, to follow your own reasoned path even if it diverges from the crowd, the courage to stand for what you believe is right and good. This is a vital aspect of self-actualization. Intellectual humility is also key. Recognizing that you don't have all the answers, being open to learning and growth, and valuing wisdom from diverse sources. These qualities support the ongoing development of intellectual virtue and clearer purpose. Aristotle emphasized that human beings are political animals, meaning we are naturally inclined to live in communities. Therefore, a significant part of our purpose and potential is realized in how we contribute to the common good, fostering justice and friendship. The pursuit of excellence should be joyful, not a grim duty, but a fulfilling expression of your capacities. When you are engaged in activities that align with your virtues and talents, there is often a deep sense of satisfaction and even delight. This joy is a sign you're on the right track. Consider the legacy you wish to leave, not in terms of material wealth, but in terms of character, impact, and the virtues you embodied. Living purposefully today is how you shape that legacy, moment by moment, choice by choice. Ultimately, unlocking your true potential and living your purpose, according to Aristotle, is about becoming a fully realized human being, rational, virtuous, and engaged in activities that express that excellence. It's a noble and deeply rewarding endeavor, available to each of us. To begin this practical application, dedicate some quiet time this week for introspection. Grab a journal. Ask yourself, what activities genuinely make me feel alive and engaged? When do I feel I am using my best strengths? These are clues to your innate inclinations. Next, reflect on the virtues we've discussed: courage, temperance, justice, wisdom, generosity. Which of these do you feel are already strengths? Which ones do you feel a pull to develop further? Be honest and gentle with yourself in this assessment. Now try to connect the dots. How can your natural inclinations and talents become avenues for expressing and cultivating these virtues? For example, if you love teaching, how can you do so with more patience, temperance, and a deeper commitment to truth, wisdom? Don't aim for a massive overhaul overnight. Choose one virtue and one small, concrete action you can take this week to practice it. If it's generosity, perhaps it's offering genuine help to a colleague. If it's courage, maybe it's speaking up respectfully in a meeting. Pay attention to how you feel when you take these small, virtuous actions. Notice the sense of alignment, the quiet satisfaction, or even the challenge. This feedback is important. It helps you learn and adjust, strengthening your resolve to live more purposefully. Consider your daily interactions. Each one is an opportunity. Can you bring more kindness to a difficult conversation, more fairness to a disagreement, more genuine presence when listening to someone? These are the moments where purpose is truly lived and potential unfolds. Remember the golden mean. As you practice a virtue, observe if you're leaning too far one way or the other. Are you being courageous or reckless? Are you being generous or enabling? This self-awareness allows for refinement and true excellence. Your purpose is not set in stone. It can evolve as you grow and learn. What feels purposeful today might shift as you cultivate new virtues and gain new wisdom. Embrace this journey of discovery with an open mind and a committed heart. Surround yourself with influences that support your growth, books, people, environments that inspire virtue and purpose. Consciously curate your inputs to nourish your soul and strengthen your commitment to living your best life. Finally, practice gratitude for the journey itself, for the capacity to reason, to choose, to grow. This appreciation fuels your motivation and deepens your connection to the profound privilege of shaping your own character and living a life of meaning. Overcoming obstacles is part of the path. When you face setbacks, view them not as failures, but as opportunities to practice virtues like resilience, perseverance, and problem-solving, prudence. Each challenge overcome strengthens your core. One common obstacle is self-doubt. Counter this by recalling past successes where you acted virtuously or overcame a challenge. Remind yourself of your inherent capacity for good. Your potential is real, even when doubt whispers otherwise. Another hurdle can be the influence of a culture that prioritizes external achievements over inner virtue. It takes courage to define success on your own terms, based on eudaimonia and purposeful living, rather than solely on societal metrics. The journey of unlocking potential is not a solitary race, but a shared human endeavor. Seek out companions on the path, friends, mentors, or communities that value growth and virtue. Mutual support can make the journey richer and more sustainable. Remember that the purpose isn't a single job title or achievement. It's the overall quality and direction of your life, defined by your commitment to excellence in character and action. It's about who you are becoming day by day. As you practice these principles, you'll notice a shift, a greater sense of clarity, a deeper well of resilience, and a more profound connection to what truly matters. This is the unfolding of your potential, the quiet blossoming of eudaimonia. The wisdom of Aristotle, though ancient, speaks directly to our modern longing for meaning. It reminds us that a truly fulfilling life is an active life, one in which we consciously cultivate our highest human capacities. So the call to action is clear. Embrace the journey of becoming. Understand your telos, cultivate arete, and strive for eudaimonia. This is not just a philosophical exercise. It is the blueprint for a deeply satisfying and purposeful human life. Your true potential is not a distant star to be wished upon, but a fire within to be kindled. Through conscious effort, virtuous habits, and a commitment to your highest self, you fan those embers into a brilliant flame that illuminates your path and warms the world. Live deliberately, live virtuously, live purposefully. This is the invitation from Aristotle and the key to unlocking the immense potential that resides within you, waiting to be expressed. The journey starts now with your very next choice. Reflect for a moment on what it would feel like to consistently live from this place of inner alignment. To know that your actions are expressions of your best self, contributing to a life of genuine flourishing. This feeling is not out of reach. It is the natural outcome of virtuous living. The path may not always be easy, but it is always worthwhile. Each step taken in the direction of your telos, guided by virtue, builds not just a better life, but a stronger, wiser, and more capable you. This transformation is the essence of unlocking your true potential. Let the wisdom of Aristotle serve as your compass. When faced with choices, ask, what would a virtuous person do? What action aligns with my highest purpose and contributes to flourishing my own and that of others? Let these questions guide your way. Your life is a unique expression of human possibility. By embracing the call to virtue and purpose, you honor that uniqueness and contribute your irreplaceable light to the world. This is the profound opportunity that lies before you. The journey towards your true potential is the greatest adventure you will ever undertake. It requires courage, wisdom, and perseverance, but the rewards, a life of meaning, fulfillment, and authentic expression, are immeasurable. Embrace it fully. Let the idea of eudaimonia be your guiding star. Not a fleeting pleasure, but a deep, resonant flourishing that comes from living in accordance with your highest nature. This is the promise held within Aristotle's enduring wisdom. Remember that true potential is less about what you do and more about how you do it and who you become in the process. Infuse your actions, big or small, with intention, with virtue, with a commitment to excellence. The world needs your unique expression of virtue and purpose. By unlocking your potential, you not only enrich your own life but also contribute to a more just, compassionate, and flourishing world for all. This is the interconnectedness Aristotle spoke of. Take a deep breath. Feel the quiet potential stirring within you. Acknowledge the desire for a life of purpose. This is your starting point. From here, with Aristotle as a guide, you can begin to build, choice by choice, the life you are truly meant to live. The power to unlock your true potential and live your purpose is not external. It resides within you. It is cultivated through your thoughts, your choices, and your actions day by day. Trust in this power. So, as we conclude our journey with Aristotle for today, carry this central message. Your true potential is realized and your purpose lived by consistently cultivating virtue and aligning your actions with your highest aim. A flourishing, meaningful life. This is not a quick fix, but a lifelong, rewarding path of growth and self-discovery. Each moment offers an opportunity to practice, to learn, to become more fully yourself. The journey itself is a testament to your unfolding potential. May you find inspiration in this ancient wisdom to look within, to identify your virtues, and to step forward with courage and intention on the path to living your unique purpose. Your most authentic and fulfilling life awaits your conscious creation. Unlock your true potential. Live your purpose, not as a grand, distant achievement, but as the very fabric of your daily existence, woven with the golden threads of virtue, wisdom, and a commitment to flourishing. The power is, and always has been, within you. Thank you for joining us on this exploration. May your path be illuminated by wisdom, and your life be a testament to the incredible potential that lies within. Live well.